They hating on you in plain sight. You tried to ignore it and act like you couldn't see it, but it was right there in front of your face. They hating on you in plain sight, and you know it because they show it. You tried to hide it, but they grow it. All right? They grow hate inside of themselves for you, and you tried to ignore it. You tried to act like you couldn't see it because you wanted to look for the best in this person before just automatically expecting the worst out of this person or out of them or however many peoples this might be. All right, everybody might be hating on you. I don't know. Maybe you got that Christ consciousness. All right, many hated Christ. All right, maybe you got the Christ consciousness. Okay, but yeah, they're hating on you, and you know it. And you try to look past it because you have a really great personality. It exceeds others. Still doesn't make you any better than them or them any lesser than you. But because of certain behaviors, sometimes people are better in certain ways. All right, so in certain ways you are better because you just choose not to behave that way. And you see these people hating on you in plain sight. You see yourself trying to block it out and ignore it, but you just keep seeing it repeat and return and keep on coming back. And it's like you're trying to give people the BOD, all right? And you're trying to give them the BOD, all right? It's not that, you don't want to be able to deal with them, but sometimes people make it so that you can't. And you can't turn a blind eye to hate because that's dangerous. All right. You can't turn a blind eye to, people who are intimidated or insecure. All right. You can't turn a blind eye to that. A lot of people end up having, bad things happen to them as a result. Whether someone feels so strongly enough that they try to take you out of here physically or they do something to try to sabotage you. But either way, those two things aren't any good. So ignoring hate could be detrimental to you personally. All right, trying to look for the best in people, thinking that everyone is like you, thinking that people really won't do the most or do the worst, or, thinking people won't do the unthinkable. You can't give people too much credit. All right, you can't give people too much credit. There are certain people that, don't suspect other people of doing certain things because that's just not who they are. All right, when you're out here showing love and you're out here, not having a inner secret turmoil towards other people, it hits different. All right, you're enjoying yourself, you're enjoying your time, you're trying to enjoy the company of others and their presence, but it's just something that just keeps showing you, all right, that this person is low-key hating on you in plain sight. Competition really will display this a lot. All right, you'll see them low-key like trying to outdo you or perform you. um, they'll be throwing things in your face, trying to get you to feel some type of way about it. All right, not just telling you about it, but trying to get you to like low-key feel some type of way about it. And that's not healthy. And that's how somebody is kind of, pretty much hating on you in plain sight. All right, you may be dealing with someone and you work at a certain job and she works at a certain job, and you have to go get a second job or something. All right, because you want to be able to get your money right, get your mind right, get things right for yourself. But now, you know, it's like it could be anything. But when you tell certain people, this is why it's good to not tell people things, because when you tell people certain things, they may quickly go to hop in competition mode with you, and that even if it's not something that is going to always be there, right? You have to be careful because it could end up making the time that you are there pretty bad. Like you might have a job and your coworkers are acting a certain way around you, if you tell them that, yeah, well, this, that, and the other, or I'm working this job because of this, or I'm about to go get another job, and now it's like your hours have decreased because they went and told the manager, well, he's about to get another job. So, and this is why it all ties into together. All right, you don't want to get comfortable with people to the point to where you get too comfortable to where you're comfortable enough to tell them things. Find something else to talk about, but leave your progress, leave your plans, leave your personal information and business out of it, because people will, if they're hating on you, they'll be able to try to throw you off, or make things not happen the way you want them to. This is why it's good to keep a lot of things to yourself, because you never know who is hating on you, but usually it will result in some type of life altering, not life altering, but it'll result in them altering like your system or what you have already set in place, or it'll result in them like an attitude change towards you. Now, they're like just behaving in a real strange, cringy way, to where it's like you can't really be around it for too long. So when people are hating on you in plain sight, it's a lot to deal with. All right. You may not be trying to see it, or you may not be trying to act like it exists, because it's like something that you just keep running into, and you're like, oh my God, not them, not this again, them too, and it's not easy to deal with. So you may result to try to work your mind around looking at it in a way to where it's not, they wouldn't do that, that's not happening, that's not what this person is up to. That works in certain cases where you're not going to be around people for that long, like somebody that upsets you out in public and you're just passing them by. But for people you have to see every day, people you got to work with every day, people you got to clock in, punch in with, people who you have to be around for a long time, it's different, because like once the attitude and the moods change and you begin to see what is really on this person's spirit, it's like, oh man, it's like another one. Like, yo, can I just be, and it's like it makes you just want to be alone. It makes you just want to be by yourself, because once people start acting like that, it's cringe vibes all the way, you know? Cringe vibes all the way. And it's just nobody wants to, like, no mature adult person, no focused person, no person who's using their mind for greater things and positivity is just going to want to be involved in that. And that's just keeping it a bean. That's just keeping it straight up. All right. But yeah, they're hating on you in plain sight. All right. When you notice that people will disrespect like certain things, all right, they may like come at how you're dressed, or they may say something about your shoes, but it's like the comment is like a backhanded compliment. It's something that is something that's meant to get you thinking. All right, it's something that's meant to hurt or harm you. All right, that's how you know people are hating in plain sight. Um, People will always bring up other people that do similar things as you. All right, this is why you don't tell people what you're into. This is why you don't tell people too much, because they'll try to distract you, they'll try to discourage you, and they'll try to put you down by telling you about someone else. And somebody commented this in the comments the other day, when they talk about other artists, it's because you're good and you're great, and they don't want you to focus on your own artistry. So what people will do who are low-key jealous or low-key hating is like they know you paint, but they'll talk about Basquiat. Oh, he was so great. Oh, he's this, he's that. And it's like they're rubbing somebody else's success in your face. All right. And they're like, oh, yeah. They'll talk about how good everybody else is and how much they like them, but they turn a blind eye to what it is you're doing. And they don't really respect you for doing it, or they're trying to not that they don't respect you, but it's like they're trying to disrespect you because you have something cool that you do, and this person most likely ain't on SHIT. Mostly all this person does is probably clock in, punch in, go to work, and then come home, and then that's it. And that's their choice, and you're not knocking them for that choice. You're not the one low-key taking jabs at them because they don't want to do nothing extra. So it's like for them to take a jab at you for trying, and trying to low-key take punches at you, and trying to low-key discourage you, it's all because they're hating on you in plain sight. and you can see it right in front of your eyes. And you may not know what it is, but you know it's something that's not supposed to be said. Like, yo, you were not supposed to say that. Right? Like, yo, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I could have did without hearing that. And they say things like that because like they low key are there. It's called passive aggressive, you know. It's called like, I forget, it was another term for it. Yeah, we're just gonna go with passive aggressive for now. And what they'll do is like they're low key aggressive, like they're not covert aggressive. There we go. I knew it was another term. Look at God. All right, they're covert aggressive. All right, they're aggressively trying to let you know covertly that they hating on you. So it's like it's that Dr. Jekyll, once again, gaslighting. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And it's like there's so many forms of gaslighting. It just like once you pick up on it, it's like, yo, I see where this could go. It can't go anywhere positive. And it's like somebody commented on my channel earlier was like, this is vain, this is negative, all you talk about is negativity. And it's like, bruh, people need to be aware of the negativity out here in this world so that they don't get freaking manipulated. Like, what's positive about having people promote dark magic and dark arts around you with you being unaware of it? You ever been around people and they laughing at you for no reason and you don't know why? Ding, 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 ding. Manipulation, you know? So it's like, who wants to be in the dark, you know, when it comes to the darkness? Like, if like, who wants to be in the dark with the darkness? God help us. Who wants to be in the dark with the darkness? All right, somebody's got to shed light on this, because if people just think that everything is hunky-dory and everything is, everything is sunshine and rainbows when it rained, and I could have told you to have an umbrella, but, it was too negative and you didn't want to hear it, hey, I can't help you. It's raining out there, my man. You might want to have an umbrella. Like, it is what it is. I'm the type of person, I won't tell you it's raining to bring your spirit down. All right, I'm not the type of person to get you to focus on negatives. All right, there's some people who will see you riding your bike in the rain already, and you walk into the store to get you nice something hot to eat. All right, you already without a car, and you just trying to make it work, and then they got the nerve to say, it's raining out there. Like, are you stupid or are you dumb? Like, the next time somebody says something to you that you already know the question to, be like, yo, are you stupid or are you dumb? Because what they're really trying to do is low-key play you and gaslight you, because they see you cutting through that negative turmoil that you're experiencing. All right, they see you fighting through your life. They see you not giving up. So of course they're going to have something negative to say. But back to what we're talking about in this particular video. All right, people are low-key throwing shade at you and hating on you because you're more awesome than them. All right, when you're more awesome than people, they're going to feel some type of way about it when they have to be in your presence, and it's going to come out as shade throwing. It's going to come out as low-key hate. It's going to come out as them promoting somebody else that does the same thing as you, all in your face, to try to dismantle and have you feeling disgruntled about what you do, so that way you'll either give up and just go be a lame-o like them. All right, no one wants to be a lame-o. If they signed up for the lame academy of lamenetics, let them be lame. All right, they could sign up for the lame academy. All right, get their degree, get their scholarship, whatever they need. But if they want to go be lame, let them. If they want to go be lame, let them. Don't you complain because they're lame. All right, don't you get thrown off your game because they're lame. All right, don't you let this person uh uh put out your fire and try to replace it with propane. Okay, no. All right, no gaslighting here. Look at God. All right. People are sick, and once they realize that you're up to something, once they realize you're up to something great, once they realize that you got something going on, and it's like they have no motion, it hurts them. Like, imagine living in the world that we live in today, where everybody want to be somebody, everybody want to be awesome, everybody wants to be cool. Everybody wants to be happy. All right. So it's like everybody wants to be cool. Everybody wants to be happy. All right. They start to formulating and plotting and thinking about how your life is going to go, and it hurts them. All right. There's a lot more success out in the world today than ever. People are seeing people with money phones. People are seeing people be rich in real time. People are seeing people go from sleeping on a mama flow to sleeping in a bedroom mansion with 4 flow. All right, they went from bruh man on the 5th floor to bruh man in a mansion with 50 flows. All right, so with 50 flows, if he might rap or not. All right, 50 flows. Ha ha ha! Look what I did there. It is what it is, man. People will feel some type of way once they get a hint, a scent of you being able to live your best life. And they know it's coming. All right. They know you're on your way. All right. They know great things are ahead of you. All right. They know God is about to bless you tremendously. And that's a whole nother video. God's about to bless you tremendously. So they hating on you in plain sizzite. All right. All right. You know, they got everything a person could want. You know, they're able to have friends. They're able to connect with people. You know, they're able to keep their little rinky-dink jobs because they're toxic and they're negative and they're evil and they gang up on people and make them feel like trash so they don't want to come back. You know, God had to give you something. God had to give you something. All right, so there's going to be something for you to do, for you to be great at, for you to be successful at, and it's going to be cool. Throw your shades on now. All right, because whatever God's about to bless you with is going to be so cool. All right, you're going to love doing it. It's going to be you. You're going to enjoy doing it. All right, you're going to spend countless hours doing it to get to the place where you want to get in life, and you're going to get there. All right, and you're going to be able to look back at all the people who laughed at you, who tried to stop you, who tried to say you wouldn't become anything, who tried to make sure you wouldn't become anything, and who had a part in your discouragement. You're going to be able to put your hands behind your head, kick your feet up, count some cheese up. All right, and you know, if you want to work out, do some knee ups. All right, so it is what it is, y'all. There a lot of people are hating on you in plain sight, and they're trying to hide it and act like they not. All right, you know, they're trying to hide it and act like they're not. But the thing is, a real one can always tell. A real one can always sense the hate. All right, a real one can always sense the fake. All right, people don't get that from you. People get support, people get compassion, people get love, people get care. You know, people get good vibes, people get good energy from you. All right, you're not out here trying to do anything behind anybody's back. All right, you're not out here low-key hating on people and hoping that they don't accomplish their accomplishments. Like, who doesn't want to accomplish their accomplishments? Who doesn't want to reach their goal? I know everybody watching this video wants to reach a goal. I know you do. I know you got some goals to reach, but they hating on you in plain sight. All right, it was right in front of your face. All right, it's written all over your face. And you don't have to say a word. The hate's written all over their face. And it's like, yo, you try to walk up to people, you try to be normal around people, and it's like you feel that moment of eggshells. It's like, hey, hi, all right, I can sense the animosity. All right, I sense something wrong here. I'm about to just when we sense that, let's just take that as a sign and just walk away. All right, don't even play yourself. Don't even try to fool yourself. Don't even try to act like you don't see it in plain sight, in real time. All right, some of these haters are getting caught in 4K. All right, so it is what it is, y'all. You know, there are haters out there in this world, and you know, as much love as you try to spread, somebody's gonna want off with your head. But it's okay. All right, you know, you're protected and never neglected. All right. So, you know, don't get infected with their jealousy, their jealous spirit that that is possessing them. Are they possessed by a jealous, envious spirit, and they have an attitude towards you because of whatever reason? All right, maybe your looks, maybe your talents, maybe you're gifted in a certain area. All right, maybe you have a lot of things that you're good at doing, and you're about to work on them and become your greatest version. There are going to be those that see where you're headed, and they're not going to like it. They're not going to appreciate that you're going to a different place than they are in life. All right, so they're feeling the burn, you know, and their negative statements, their put downs, all the things that they have to say, those are signs that you're doing something right. Those are signs that you're on your way. Those are signs that this person can't go. These are signs that this person won't be able to go. All right, this is a sign that you and this person are probably going to not be around each other for much longer. All right. You're probably not going to be at this job for much longer. You're probably not going to be in that wherever this is happening at. You're not going to be around there for long. All right. God always has a way of removing us away from people like that and placing us around better ones. All right. Even if you have to be around yourself first for a little bit, God's about to uproot you, remove you, and replace you and reposition you someplace else, away from whoever is hating on you in plain sight. All right. You tried to hide it. All right. You tried to not see it because you're a good person and you was just on some say it ain't so type stuff because you're so tired of people switching on you and shape shifting on you and acting one way and then really feeling another way. You're so tired of that. All right. You're so tired of people saying one thing and doing another. All right. It's tiring. It's annoying. It's a waste of time. Who wants to be involved in something like that? Yeah, we'll hire you. We'll give you all these hours and you can come work and this, that, and the other. And then as soon as you get your grind on, now, other people are this and that. And, it is what it is, man. People will act strange and they want to take your place. All right. And since they can't take your place, they're going to be hating on you in your face. If they can't take your place, they'll hate on you in your face in real time. So it's really about being able to pinpoint the type of spirit on a person so that way you can defend yourself against what you're up against. All right. And how they're going to try to play you is they're going to try to play you like they're for you. They're going to try to play you like they're with you. They're going to try to play you like they're on your team, like they're all happy and everything is all good, and they're there for you and like they're doing things for you and we're helping you. Some people are helping you, and then you have some people who aren't. Some people who have an imagination in their mind that they're helping you when they really ain't. All right, just they think their presence is a present, and that's not the case because their presence isn't given present. Their present is given lesson. All right, some people's presence is given lesson. When a person's presence gives lesson, that means it's going to be some stressing. All right, so when a person's when a person's when a person is given lesson, all right, when a person is not given blessing, they're going to be given lesson, and they're not given blessing. All right, they're given stressing. So you could tell that with all the stress you endured from having to be around them and having to wrap your mind around all the mental F's they tried to throw at you, it's just better for you to like either find a new job or better for you to just disassociate with this person, not let them over your place. All right, definitely do not let this person over your place anymore. Don't let this person in your apartment. Don't let this person in your room. Don't let this person in your car. Don't let this person in your life, your world, none of that. All right. This person has to be removed at once. All right, this person has to be removed at once. This is the type of person that will get you set up. All right, this is the type of person this is the type of spirit that gets people set up, man. All right, and this person will be with you, smiling in your face, laughing, joking, taking rides with you. All right, getting something to eat with you. Yeah, all that. All right, picking you up from work. Yeah, I'll give you a ride. Don't be fooled, y'all. Don't be fooled. These people got their finger behind their back like this, and they know you're a good person, and they trying to hit you with the 1-2. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. All right. Some people think this stuff is negative, but people need to be made aware of what people are out here doing so they could save themselves and they could prevent it from happening to them. That's what all these videos are about. These videos aren't to talk about negative stuff. These videos aren't to keep your mind on negativity. These videos are actually to help you remove the negativity out of your life so you can get back to having a more positive one. That's what this is about. This is about having a positive life, making positive choices, doing what you know is right, removing yourself out of the wrong circles of people. All right. Removing yourself out of the wrong circles of people. All right. Sometimes you're around the right people, which is good. And sometimes you're around the wrong people, which is obviously bad. All right. And some people, some people are bad for you. Not everyone that does good things for you means good for you. Not everyone that does good things for you means you good. There are people who will do good things for you, but all the while have no good intentions toward you. All right. And I know that's hard to expect, but that's how they try to cover it up. Like, that's how they try to confuse people. They won't suspect me if I do this, but I really feel like this. All I have to do is cover it up with some actions that appear good. All right. So really, 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 really look people in the eyes when you're talking to them, when you're dealing with them. See what type of spirit is on them, because they could be low-key hating on you in plain sight right in front of your face.